Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the prison. The terrible prison at the moment. And yes, I know it's a little bit terrible. Let me just leave it at that. Because, well, it's not ideal. It's not how I had planned. I had these great plans in place, but guess what? Those things cost a lot of money. So, first things first, we are going to look at some grants. As you can see, I have the intake ready to go for tomorrow. So we have more prisoners arriving in 18 hours, which will give us more cash flow and all that kind of stuff, right? But we need to get a actual holding cell and a decent amount of prisoners through here and just rocking and rolling. So what I'm looking for is one that's going to be pretty nice. Okay. Security, not bad, not bad. Prison maintenance, that's like cleaning and whatnot. Build 2 offices, hire a warden, unlock finance, and hire an accountant. Okay, we're going to get the administrative center for sure. That one's good. This health and well-being as well, not too bad. We're going to get that guy, and it's giving us 10 grand anyways. So we can only have 2 grants active. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to set this up with another office right back here. Boom, just like that. And we can throw in quickly another office desk, another chair, and another filing cabinet in the exact same setup. Very straightforward. So we at least have the 2 offices done for the administrative center here. We do need to unlock finance, which we can start right away here. As you can see, we are basically done security, which is great. And then we can start building our foundation. Actually, let's start that right now. Let's do it. So because of the little wonky shape here, I'm going to have to do this in 2 different sections, or 3 even. So we'll do the first one like that, and then we will add the little bit there. It's not going to let me, is it? Okay, we'll wait till that's done, and then we'll go from there. So we have our office, the chair is coming, all that kind of stuff, and our bureaucracy is done. Beautiful. Requires a warden, security, it unlocks the chief of security, but for right now we're going to research that finance. So I can get a chief. Okay, good. He's really good, but $200 per day? Not something I want to deal with right now. Just saying. Lack of funds for the most part. But, you know, one of those things. I'm going to let these guys kick butt on all of this. And we will then finish up that holding cell as well. The warden is kicking butt, taking names. This guy, I don't know. He's tired. What else is new? These guys are in the yard. They're just kicking it. Old school time. They're eating. They've been fed. All that kind of stuff. So I'm very happy about that. Feed all the prisoners. Okay. I think that they've been fed. I don't know. For the most part, we're getting our foundation up and running. That is beautiful. I do want to expand our fence down to this section here. So that once we fill this all in, and this one too I want to do, we should be pretty nice going forward. So I've kind of decided that this room here and this room eventually we're going to change into things like visitation or medical, like those types of rooms, which is good. And then this will be our shower, and we have another huge section here and here that we can implement as things like classrooms or workshops and all that kind of stuff. So very good, very nice indeed. I'm glad that this fence works, even though it's a little bit interesting. Just saying. We also need to implement down here, I think, is going to be like our staff room, our cleaning cupboard, and maybe more offices or whatnot, whatever we maybe need. So yeah, so right now, let's speed it on up. They're showering again, apparently during free time. That's interesting. Yeah, the guards are doing their thing. They're doing their work. You know, the cooks are coming in and out, getting the storage and the loots and whatnot. I might actually implement here. Well, no, this is all temporary. So I was going to say I could put a staff door out the side here so that they can get their stuff easier. But for right now, not going to be my problem at all. Just saying. So we're doing pretty decently. We have a little bit of a fence here in place for once we're done building these buildings. It should be all secured up again quite nicely. So I'm going to be back once we're done the foundation. Oh boy, here they come. More prisoners. Another 6 or whatever. So, yeah. I think we're going to get another 6 after that. So we better get to town on this setup. So these guys should be dealing with placing in lights and electrical and whatnot at the moment. We're starting to get a little bit of light, as you can see them working and twerking and doing all that kind of stuff. We do have a few guards. We're probably going to need to get a few more. But with this recent intake, we now have 12 prisoners. Yikes. Scary. I guess I just need to hire an accountant for this last thing. So I'm kind of excited about that. Let's just get it done. There you go. Accountant, go into your office. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Warden and accountant working together like a boss. And we're going to hire one more guard. Okay, so a little bit of damp on the old you know, pay book, but we're making $1,600 an hour. Not too bad. Dogs are freaking out, apparently. Freaking out. But yeah, so for the most part, we're doing decently. Let's look at our bureaucracy and see what we can do. One of the things, what did we actually need? We need medical ward, doctor, and a psychologist. Okay. Psychologist is right here, so we could work towards getting that done. What does the prison policy do? Unlocks prison policy, increase and decrease punishments. Okay, so this is the thing that I needed to fix the solitary before I had to build the actual solitary. It also controls the nutrition and all that jazz. Okay. Not bad. These all require a chief, which we will get down the road. Land expansion, micromanagement. Okay. Food logistics. Okay, that's good. Laundry logistics, deployment scheduler, which allows me to customize my guard stuff, and reforms. Okay, that's useful as well. I'm thinking I'm just going to go with the psychology, just because we are probably going to do that more recently than the others. So, here we are. Let's get going on. We have 12 prisoners. We're going to get another 6 tomorrow. Let's get working on... Really? Did I just say follow on a door? Let's get working on this guy right here. This is going to be our first little holding cells. Now, if I remember correctly, the cells require 2x3. That is correct. And we're not going to do anything super special right now for the cells. What we're going to do is we're just going to start building in some of the cells. Now, let's pause even and do a little bit of planning on the interior here. This section here that I had, this is going to be, there's going to be like a holding cell here, I've decided, for extra prisoners or whatever that will need processing down the road. That's an uneven number, isn't it? 8. Okay, no, that's fine. So this is going to be a bit of a holding cell. And this is going to be, there's certain things like security and whatnot for the opening area here. This might be a little bit too big, but, you know, it's one of those things. I think we're going to just kind of keep that, and we might even do, you know what we can do here? Yes, I know what we can do. So we can actually do a solitary wing. So solitary, we need that, right? Boom. That'll be like one solitary hallway. Solitary? Can we do it properly here? Let's see. So if we go there, and this is a door, and we go like that, and we do solitary like this. Yes. 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 Good. That's 6. 8. Good. Or like that. And then if we do the same thing up here, like so, we can get another row of solitary. Kind of just for this setup. So a decent amount of solitary. And then here, 3, hey? Maybe instead of doing this, we can go the other way. Yeah, but then we don't have the entrance over here. Okay, let's see. Rooms. What other rooms? We're going to have a security, which is a 4x4. Okay, we can set that up for sure. So we'll do a 4x4. Let's do that way, like that. So there's our security. And what else do we need? I think that's about it, really. For in the areas, we could do, chapels are pretty good for bigger areas and stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty good. We have so much room. I might even debate expanding on the prison here, because we can definitely do that as prison. And then if we do this as security, like so, and then this would be the holding cell up here to get into this bigger holding cell. This is a huge shower, by the way. We probably do not need that big of a shower, but you know what? It'll be spacious. Well, we might as well. We could probably expand a little bit on the prison holding cells even, and you know, then we could implement the objects here for the shower type thing. What do we have? 18, so 9. Boom, that's the center, right? 8 and 9. Okay, good. Like that. So that could be our shower. There could be more holding cells there. Yeah. Not too shabby. That'll work pretty nicely. We have $12,000 right now. So let's place our cells for right now. So I think what we're going to do, let's see, what is this going to cost us to do? 3 grand. We're going to do that first. Alrighty, so we're doing a little bit of planning. We got a little bit of our holding cell down, and I want to do just a little bit of pre-planning. Now, one of the big things, because holding cells are 2x3, right? So one of the big things that you want to do is you want to make sure that you get a good design down for the most part. Because if you don't, well, it could cause future problems. So for the most part, when I'm designing a prison, this is the style I like to go with for my cells and whatnot. Very straightforward, very efficient as well, all 2x3s, and occasionally you get some unique ones like this guy here and this guy here. They're a little bit bigger based on my design, and what I want to eventually do is you can put in things like windows and stuff, like so for example I could have a window there and a window there, and these will be a little bit of a fancier cell, so those will be, you know, incentive to say the least for the troops to, you know, maybe get a nicer cell. Reward good behavior type thing. Maybe even. You never know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so for the most part, I've kind of just been going like this and implementing kind of like our cells like so. And then, you know, you kind of just try to envision a little bit of, you know, how you want your prison to be set up and laid out. So for right now, for example, we have a little bit of a concern down there. But a little bit of a plan is good. Now, as you can see, the cells are really starting to add up. We have a lot of cells going on here. And that's good. I'm happy about that. Indeed. Very, very happy. Might as well set up the whole thing here with the planning option because it's very, very useful. We're going to be getting more prisoners, I think, right away, if I'm not mistaken. So, hopefully... Yeah, see, this one's a little wonky. Because that's 3. I guess we could do it this way, maybe? No, that doesn't work. 2 by 3 jail cell. Jail cell door like there. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to play around with this space here. This space is a little bit awkward with our current setup. But yeah, so things are going very nicely, I feel, in the prison environment. Maybe we'll just make another hallway here even. Just like so. That might work even better. Okay, good. That will be a hallway. Like so. Beautiful. Okay, so a decent amount of holding cells overall. That should be more than enough. We have the guards. They're doing their thing. They're, you know, maintaining. They're doing all this and that. Our bureaucracy for our psychologist is done. That is awesome. I'm going to start maintenance. We're going to get a little bit ahead here. And I'm going to finish planning up the rest of this holding cell. Alrighty, so I think I've pretty much planned out, you know, more or less how this thing is going to go. We're going to have a couple nice cells, like I showed originally. And for the most part, the rest are going to be pretty plain and ordinary. So right now we're just dealing with this space. We haven't done this guy yet. So we're going to leave that as is. So we're just basically focusing on this section of the prison. Now up here is going to be one of the cheapest ways that we can implement some cells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do our walls at the top here. Okay, just some standard concrete walls. You know, these guys don't need anything special. Come on now. Please. Please. They need nothing special. There we go. Like so, and that's going to give us a decent amount of holding cells to start us off with. I may bump this entire wall out to here. I was kind of debating it, you know, just kind of going like this, and all of this being prison. And you know what? I might do that. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's do that as well. It's going to get us a few more holding cells in place, and we can definitely get a few more down here as well. And then we can just set up the double jail door like that. Yeah, I like that. Or even a single. We can just do a single door. Yeah, that works too. Okay, and then that way it's a little bit more, and you know what? Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to do that. I honestly do. So, what does that do to up here? If we do like that instead, what does that do here? We could do this and put a door there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do jail door there. Jail door, 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 jail door. Oh God, we are almost out of money. Okay, let's leave it at that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This one really I didn't need to do yet, I guess. Let's dismantle that door, and once we have the object back, we can put it somewhere else. Oh, oh boy. Running low on the funds, guys. $800. I guess we could actually take another grant, can't we? Cell block A. What does this require? Cancellation costs and a fine. Objectives. Raise your prison capacity up to... Yeah, okay. So cell block, let's see. Raise your prisoner capacity to 15. That's all that it requires? And it gave us 20 grand. Holy cow. That is freaking awesome. Alright, we'll do that. There we go. We'll place down that jail door. I would actually prefer, let's do this expansion before we actually unlock this this whole thing, because it causes problems. Walls get demolished and people get out, and it's just a mess. Hey, quit mowing my grass. I'm trying to do a video here. I tell you what, guys. I tell you. Alrighty, so we have the foundation done. We now have 17. One got released. Don't worry, it didn't escape. Alright. But one got released. One requires metal Why? Where are they fighting? They're fighting. Oh, no. Guards. Guards. React. React. Okay. 5 in lockdown, 3 require medical attention. Okay, so one thing that we can do, we can bring in paramedics, okay, to assist with this. So right now it cost us $100 to do this. The paramedics are on their way to help these guys. They broke the toilet. I tell you, these hooligans. I hope that they are in solitary. How many? They're awaiting solitary confinement. Put them in there. What are you waiting for? Injured. Oh, man, that guard almost died. Holy cow. Okay. We have 5 guards and stuff now. The paramedics should be helping people, including the guard. Please. Where are the paramedics? Paramedics. Okay. Yeah. You. Can you actually help people? Please? Please? Anybody? Please help? I hired you. Please help. Thank you. Thanks. That's appreciated. Thank you very much. Alright, but anyways, we do have our holding cell mostly in place up here. And we started up in this general area. So what we need to do is we need to designate these as cells. Alright? Just like so. So these are all going to be cells, but they do require a bed and a toilet. Alright, beds. Beds, 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 beds. Where is a bed? Bed. Bed? Bed. Bed. There we go. Beds. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's see here. We will do the beds like this. They cost 200 each. Oh. No. We're doing the beds not in front of the doors. Okay, against the walls, basically, is what I'm planning. Like so, and like so. Okay, there's all our beds in place. Good. Did I do one here? No, I didn't. Okay, beds. Now we also need toilets. Toilette. Let's do the toilets here. 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 Basically at the foot of the beds is what I'm thinking. Okay? So we're going to have toilets running all like that and then come back the other way. Like so. In each and every cell. Good. And this guy here, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to have a bookshelf. Just like that. Because he's a little bit special, right? So those guys should start working up that. We can dismiss the paramedics. Looks like everybody's been healed for the most part. Why can't they go into solitary? Okay, put them into solitary. What happened here? Oh, they're in lockdown. Okay, those guys are in lockdown. 2 awaiting solitary confinement. Which 2? And why aren't they in there? Are these guys the ones waiting for solitary? How can I tell? What is going on? Seriously. Okay, guards, please do something. Thank you. But yeah, so anyways, we are at least getting our cells down. We do also need to make a shower off the side, but for right now, they can walk to that shower as well. I think we're all in place here, so we can actually bulldoze this fence. And we can remove this door. We can dismantle that door. Good. Okay. Even though that guy... Why is he... Oh, they're getting escorted to their cells. Are they? Okay, let's do normal mode for the door now. Are these guys actually going to their cells? Very good. We need to put in the water, though, still. So the water pipage is going to come right up here, like so. And like that, and then basically go across like that. Okay? Good. Good. I think that's okay. Can the small pipe... Yeah, it'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so we have everything that we need, I think. This guy is now in his cell. Good. He's sleeping. That's fine. I'm fine with that. And we have a few others that are waiting to get in there. I'm not sure what's going on with our guards. They're all out there. They're all tired. I'm a little confused as to what's going on there. But anyways, these guys are going to their cells as well. There's no toilets, though, gentlemen. Hate to break it to you. And there's, like, workmen in your cells. Alright. Let's get another guard in the cell area here. He can assist with that a little bit. And yeah, 6 guards. 4... Okay, 1 normal security, 16 in minimum. Maximum safe capacity, shared capacity of 4. Okay. So we have 4 in shared capacity still here. And we have 17 here. Is that right? Anyways, pretty good. I think we're doing pretty decently overall. I think that things are coming along nicely. There's still a lot of beautification and whatnot that I want to do. We need to get our psychologist and all that going as well. So let's designate these guys as offices too. Things are also getting very dirty around here. I'd like to address that as well. But all in due time. We'll get that. We'll get the chair down and the filing cabinet to designate that as an office. Just like so. This does not need to be... There's a wall there. That can't... There. Okay. Oh, because it put it there. Gotcha. Alright, so I think things are going decently well overall. We have a few fine, you know, combing over and whatnot to do. We need to wait for the water to get in, all that kind of stuff. We do have prisoners in place, which is nice. And, yeah, things are going okay. We're getting 6 more in the morning. We should have lots of capacity. Yeah, 67 available. We're going to, you know, increase this a little bit. Let's get even more in and ready to go. And then basically we can get our psychologist and start maybe getting our own doctors and whatnot next episode. So that's it for right now. I hope you liked this episode. I hope you had fun. And have yourself a fantastic day. Slap that like button. Bye-bye for now. See ya.